So one thing I want you to know about you is you played at University of Miami. So that right there already makes you different. I think too many of our players and, they don't give themselves enough credit, love themselves up from things like that. But playing at the University of Miami, that's the 0.00001% of the world, and that never leaves you. So I want to ask you this. You've done that. You've obviously been a WWE superstar. You've done all sorts of incredible stuff. What's the biggest rush you've ever had?
The biggest rush I ever had was, there's a few. That's really hard. I've been a lucky son of a bitch to have the multiple careers that I've been lucky to have. I've been really fortunate, brother, to have. And you bring up football, University of Miami, and at that time, we won the national championship, played for it again on 2 occasions when I was there. In that old Orange Bowl, when you came out of the tunnel and the smoke was going on and we ran through that smoke and we had not been beaten in the Orange Bowl, we had a 10-year run of being undefeated because teams would come in there. They were gassed already at the end of the first quarter because of the heat. And also, so we went in there and we intimidated them, we talked shit, and we played our asses off. That was really special. I think winning the national championship at the University of Miami was an incredible rush. And again, at that time, as all these football players, and this too, we're all broke. Nobody has any money. You can't do shit, but the only thing you do have is this team and this idea of hard work and outworking your competition and being the hardest workers in the room. And that's what we did. The other rush that I can tell you I had was the moment I was able to speak my mind and be authentic in the WWE. So what I mean by that is when I first started in the WWE, I was this good guy, baby face, fresh out of University of Miami. I was told by Vince McMahon, who's a very close friend of mine still today, he's a mentor in the world of business. He would tell me, you got to go out there, you got to smile. You got to smile. And this is my rookie year, so you can imagine.
Right.
Smile, and I said, okay, because again, you're piss and vinegar, and you're ready to get out there and bang, man. And he said, I want you to you're grateful that you're here, so you got to smile. I said, okay, I'm going to smile. And then I would go out and I would hear these fans, they just knew that I wasn't being authentic, and they would be like, you fucking suck. And I would smile. Hey, thank you, man. I know I do, right? I got to smile. So finally, when the decision was to become a bad guy, to become a heel, I asked Vince, I said, if I can just give me 2 minutes on the microphone on Live Raw, I said, I just want to speak my mind. There was a faction at that time called the Nation of Domination, led by Ron Simmons, who was one of the greatest Florida State football players of all time. Vince McMahon said, okay, you got 2 minutes. I said, all right. I grabbed the phone on live TV, which that's a lot, man, because at that time, there was just 2 hours of Raw live. That's it.
Ballsy to go to your boss when you're a rookie and say, pass me the ball.
Pass me the ball. That was it. Just give me one shot. If I suck, and by the way, I had to tell him that. And I said, listen, I understand that we only have 2 hours of live television, and this show is kicking ass. Our ratings were great at that time. And I said, just give me 2 minutes, 1 minute. And if I suck, you'll never give me the microphone again. He said, okay. I grabbed that microphone, Jay, and I said, this is the very first night I turned bad. I said, I may be a lot of things, but sucks isn't one of them. And I said, me joining the Nation is not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a respect thing. And I'm going to earn it every night by kicking that at, and I started talking a little shit. But it was in that moment that you could feel the crowd of 15 or 20,000 people go, that's real. What he just said, he just heart. And then that led to, the birth, if you will, of The Rock. So that's a very long answer, and I appreciate you asking that.
Amazing, though. That's when your life changed. So did you know that night I changed my life?
I knew that night that there's no going back from being authentic. Now, I didn't know if I was going to succeed or not, because you don't know. Everything is unpredictable, like in life. But I do know that there was power in just me being me, and me not. If I felt like smiling, I smiled. If I didn't want to smile, I didn't smile. If I wanted to raise an eyebrow, I did that. If I wanted to talk shit, I talked shit. And so it was just all about being authentic. And then the authenticity led to just a great connection with the audience, man. You know, it's like when you have an opportunity to reach out and connect with individuals, right? And this is a segue because I want to talk about you, is the work that I see you do with MVP and merging vets and players and that incredible program you have out of Unbreakable. I was with you when you started that thing, man. I remember you said, man, I got a few guys coming down. And what you're able to do there, and you know, in a way, not only do you captivate that the men and women that you have in Unbreakable, but everybody captivates each other by being authentic. And it's that authenticity that really anchors that thing, man. So I want to take a moment to thank you for asking about me, but I do want to take a moment to really recognize you on that, Jay, because it's a big deal. And not only do we feel it because it's the holidays, you know, and we're lucky and blessed boys, but there's a lot of them out there who are struggling, and you're doing a great job. So congratulations.